You know what? I am so sick and tired of of Michigan. Every single year since I've been a Michigan fan and I've started watching them in 2011. That year I was in 4th grade. I am now a college freshman, and every year is just a huge disappointment. 2011 was great. I mean, yeah, we beat Ohio State, and I know what Ohio State fans say, oh, Ohio State was garbage that year. They only won 6 games. I don't care. A win is a win. And then they won a BCS Bowl. But then every year, 2012, and then it's going to be 2020, and then who knows how long after that, has been nothing. Nothing. 2012, they went 8-5 and lost the bowl game. 2013, they went 7-6, lost the bowl game. 2014, they went 5-7, didn't even make it to a bowl game. 2015, fire Brady Hoke, hire Jim Harbaugh, finish 10-3, win the bowl game. Yay, we win a bowl game. Ooh, it's been 5 years since that happened. 2016, go to a bowl game, finish 10-3, lost the bowl game, even though we looked like to be a number 2 team, and we were number 2 at one point. 2017, went 8-5, lost the bowl game. 2018, went 10-3, lost the bowl game. 2019, went 9-4, lost the bowl game. 2020, this weird football year we have of 2020 where coronavirus runs supreme. Are there going to be bowl games? I don't know. But if there is, Michigan's losing. I don't care who we play. It's a loss. Michigan has not won a bowl game since Jim Harbaugh's first season, and that was back in 2015. That was 5 years ago. And I know that I might seem irritated, and it's a rant video, and I know that my friends are going to make fun of me because of this, but at this point I don't really care. You know? I'm so done with this team. This Michigan. I'm not going to be a bandwagon and leave. I'm going to be a Michigan fan for the rest of my life. Even when I'm 50 years old, I'm going to be a Michigan fan. It's the state I grew up in. It's the state I live in. I can't say it's the state I was born in because I was born in South Bend. But seriously, it's just so painful. It's just so painful. I had a friend over who he likes Purdue. He used to like Michigan State. Now he supports Purdue. And then, I was laughing and stuff pretty much the whole time. And it's just, how do we go from the first week, destroy Minnesota, destroy them, 49 to, 24. But now that win is nothing because Minnesota's garbage this year because they lost to freaking Maryland back on Friday. Or Saturday or whenever it was. I think it was Friday. And then we were expected to win that game by 2. And we won that game by 25 points. And we expected to win by 2. Then we go back to yesterday. Expected to win by 24 and lose by 3 against Michigan State. The Michigan State Spartans. With Mel Tucker as their head coach, who has done practically nothing at Colorado the past few years. Then comes to Michigan State, loses to Rutgers at home, gives Rutgers their first win against a Big Ten team in like 21 Big Ten games. And Michigan State loses their first home opener in 21 years to come into the Big House and then just beats Michigan. This Michigan defense was pathetic yesterday. Was pathetic. The worst defense I've seen ever because I was not a Michigan fan in 2010. I did not watch them yet until 2011. So this is the secondary in the Minnesota game was horrible, and then they just get blown out. I mean, not blown out, but just a team with Rocky Lombardi who has done nothing ever since he came to Michigan State to look like he was like the next Tom Brady or Drew Brees against Michigan. They go from having 7 turnovers against Rutgers to none against Michigan. Something needs to happen with this Don Brown defense. Either we need to change the scheme or Don Brown needs to go. Or Jim Harbaugh needs to go as well. One of them or both. Jim Harbaugh has been with Michigan since 2015. Don Brown has been with Michigan since 2016. Josh Gaddis gets a pass because this is only his second season. But these guys have been with this team for about 4 years at least. And it's just disappointment. This defense has not been good in a while. Like 2016 and 2017 Michigan's defense was amazing. 2018 Michigan defense was amazing if you exclude the Ohio State Florida game. 2019 got a bit worse, but that made sense because we lost great players like Devin Bush, Chase Winovich, and Rashawn Gary. And then we have just this defense who just looks like they got beat up. They practically played a meaningless Michigan State team. Watch them lose to Maryland or whoever's another bad team. They play Iowa this week, who Iowa's not won a game yet. But I don't know how I feel about Iowa. Their games have been close. They lost to Purdue and Northwestern, but at this point, it's just I'm so tired of listening to hype. I mean, I didn't listen to hype this year because I was extremely disappointed by 2019. Just listening to, we're gonna go 12-0, and we're gonna go to the playoffs, probably win the national championship, to then finishing 9-3, losing the bowl game to Alabama. Shea Patterson's gone. Hallelujah. I mean, yeah, he has done some great things at Michigan, but still, he played horrible in great games. Then we bring in Joe Milton, who looked pretty good against Minnesota, and then he just did nothing against Michigan State. And they got destroyed by Rocky Lombardi, who has been a nobody his entire career at Michigan State. Brian Lewerke was good his first season, and then ever since 2018, 2019, it was bad. And Rocky Lombardi had to come in a few games 2019 because Lewerke was hurt, and Lombardi played horrible. Something needs to change. Harbaugh needs to be fired, or I can't stand Harbaugh anymore. I'm tired of having coaches who can't do anything right. Had Rich Rodriguez, then go to Brady Hoke, then go to Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh has not been as bad as Rich Rodriguez and Brady Hoke in his last few years. But Michigan fans are sick and tired of being okay or decent or good. We just want a season where we're great, where we have a really good consistent offense and then a really good consistent defense. Finally be able to beat Ohio State. The last time Michigan beat Ohio State, I was in 4th grade. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now in college. It's that embarrassing. At least I have the Steelers to be happy about. They're 7-0. That's all I'm saying. I'm just tired of wearing this stupid jersey. You know? I give my hopes up after a big Minnesota win, and then this is what happens. I'm tired of this team. Harbaugh needs to be fired. The only way I see Harbaugh staying is if he wins out the rest of the year. If he loses to Ohio State again, or Penn State or Wisconsin, he's done. I'm so tired of him. And Don Brown, if you don't change, you're next.